Welcome back to the Hoodrat podcast, and just take it all in of this B-roll from San Diego ComicCon. Check it out, man. The sun out here in San Diego. We got all the friends, we got all the nerds, we got all the comic lovers, pop culture lovers getting together for 5 days if you're lucky enough to enjoy the beautiful San Diego ComicCon 2023. I've been doing San Diego ComicCon for about a decade now, and every year I learn something new. This year I learned 4 new things. Number 1, San Diego ComicCon does not need you, Hollywood. We had a great time without you. We didn't need the movie stars. We would have enjoyed them. That would have been awesome, but we had a great time anyway. And Hollywood was still out here in effect at San Diego ComicCon. It was plastered all over the buildings out here in the gas lamp. They were studios were handing out freebies like they have done in the past, pre-pandemic. It was back in full swing. But would we have loved to have movie stars out here and get the hype train rolling? Of course we would. But do we need y'all? No, we don't. Second thing I learned out here at San Diego ComicCon 2023. Don't bring your kids till Saturday. We brought our kids on a Saturday later in the day, and they only lasted for about 3 hours. And that's pretty good. That's probably a world record for kids, lasting 3 hours at San Diego ComicCon. It is a full-on party in San Diego ComicCons, and it's a lot to take in, and the kids could not do it. So please, only take your kids on Sunday. That's something I have learned, my wife has learned, and that is the rule from now on, and we will not break it. We will not break the San Diego ComicCon rules, laws. We will bring our kids on Sunday like everybody else. Lesson number 3. You can sleep during San Diego ComicCon. You can sleep in. You don't have to be there early in the morning, spending all that time in line. You can actually get some sleep. I was actually able to wake up at a decent time and get to San Diego ComicCon, the San Diego Convention Center, at a decent time and walk in and have a blast and get the exclusives that I wanted. So yes, you can sleep, and it's actually good for you because you can actually be awake for the con, man. I know that a lot of y'all are running on adrenaline, and that, and it's that adrenaline high that keeps you up. But if you're old like me, it's okay to sleep, and you can still have a blast. Lesson number 5, and this is something that I always have to be reminded of, is that San Diego ComicCon's full experience can only be unlocked when it's shared with friends. And I met a lot of friends, and I hanged out with a lot of friends that I haven't seen in a while, including my boy Heartless Weeb. I've been friends with him for a few years now. This is the first time we ever met. He's over on the East Coast, and I'm on the West Coast, and we met up over here at San Diego ComicCon. Go check out his YouTube channel. It's in the links below. I also got to hang out with my homie Desired Comics. We had an adventure at one of the Marvel panels. Talk to him, he'll tell you about it. And I got to spend time with my Tio, Past Point Comics. I got to hang out with my homeboy Javid, comic book crackhead. I got to see my homies from the C-list villains out there from Northern California. I got to hang out with my boy Rage Theo. I actually saw my homeboy Miscellaneous Comics, that's Richard. He helped me get in line. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. I got to hang out with him, and every time I see him, man, it's always good to see him. Good to see you, brother. And I got to see my friend Alonzo from the team Nerd Herd. We got to hang out in the line as well. And I got to see my boy Anthony from Sacramento, California, man. And I got to meet his son. Good times, good times. Like I said, and this is probably the most important rule. San Diego Comic-Con's full experience cannot be unlocked unless you're with good friends and meeting new friends. And on to the exclusives and things I bought at San Diego Comic-Con that made my credit card explode. The first exclusive I got was from Marvel Comics panel, The Next Big Thing. And it was this Zeb Wells cover from Amazing Spider-Man number 29. This was given to each of the attendees of this panel, and I am stoked to have gotten this because it was an adventure to get it. Thank you, Marvel. I really appreciate it. The next book I got was this Transformers Ashcan number 1 from the Skybound booth. This is a sick cover of Optimus Prime, and we got Marty McFly right there on the shoulder. Nice homage there. Nice homage there, Kirkham. I really appreciate that. The next comic exclusive that I got was this Something's Killing the Children number 1 with the red pen and ink by Werther Delaedra. Did I say that right? Delaedra. I think I got that right. This is a pretty dope book, and you know I'm always going to try and get Something's Killing the Children's number 1 exclusives when I can. I finally got to meet Peach Momoko at San Diego Comic-Con, and I got a few books signed by her as well. The first book I got was Deceased, Dead Planet with this Poison Ivy by Peach Momoko. Check that out. I got it signed as well. It's one of my favorite Peach Momoko covers because, you know, she does horror well, and she did an awesome Poison Ivy horror cover. Sick. Second one I got was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive by IDW last year, an Usagi Yojimbo, and I got that signed as well by Peach Momoko. And I got a Dr. Tomorrow number 3 signed by Peach Momoko as well. I picked this book because there's white right there, and I knew I was hoping she would sign right there, which she did, and it came out pretty awesome. Books from my collection. Thank you, Peach. I also got to meet James Tynion, James Tiny Onion, however you want to say it, but I'm saying James Tynion, and he was able to sign 3 of my books. I got him signed this Something's Killing the Children David Mack cover. David had signed it previously for me right here, and then James signed right there. And I also got him to sign this as well, which David Mack also signed. And I got him to sign this Jenny Frison cover for Department of Truth issue number 1. I was not able to meet Jenny Frison because my schedule was pretty locked, but I'm hoping to meet her sometime at a con near you or near me in the near future. But thank you, James. I really appreciate it. And James also signed my sketchbook. Check it out right here. And it's pretty dope, man. He did this dope sketch for me of him, and I really appreciate it. And it's something that's going to be in my collection para siempre. I also got to meet Lee In-hyuk, and he also signed this He-Man number 4 Masters of the Universe, and he signed right there for me. He's one of my favorite artists. Really dope cover of He-Man, right? He's one of my favorite artists. I hope he's one of your favorite too. And one of my favorite reads from the last couple years was Geiger, and I was able to meet Jeff Johns, the writer, and he was handing out these free Geiger ash cans, free. And I'm really stoked to have gotten one of these, and I also got his signature right there on the top. Geiger is one of my favorite reads, man. I mean, how crazy is this book? Is this series? You guys gotta check it out, man. If it's an Excalibur and you got a crazy ass guy chasing a guy that glows, man, it's a must read. It is a must read. So check it out, Jeff Johns Geiger. Thank you for the Yash Can. Thank you for the autograph. And then I also got some really awesome sketches in my sketchbooks with the autographs. The first one you see up here is the Art Adams. Check that out, man. He did a little Batman up there for me. One of my other favorites is check this out, man. Frank Cho. Frank Cho, yo, man. It only cost me $5 to get his autograph, but he added this Spider-Man sketch for me, man. He's a very nice guy. I got to talk to him for about 10 minutes while he was doing it, and very interesting person, very nice guy. Go meet Frank, man. Give him more than $5. I should have gave him like 50 for this, but thank you, man, Frank. I really appreciate it. And what else did I get here? You can see I got Jaime Hernandez. Jaime Hernandez from Love and Rockets. Check that out, man. He signed it for me, and he also did a sketch. Yo, man, how dope is that, right? Check that out, man. I'm starting to read Love and Rockets. It's a book that was recommended to me from some good friends, and I'm reading it up, and I'm enjoying it, man. And it's a great read, man. Great read. So go and check it out, y'all. Jaime Hernandez, it's dope. And then I got another signature right here from Jock. Check it out. Whichever side it is, but Jock signed it with a little Batman on the bottom. And then I got another signature from David Finch. Check that out, man. He did a little Batman for me. I also picked up a bunch of books for about $40. It's not bad. You'll see the prices. I left the price tags on there, but this whole lot I got for $40. It was on Sunday, and Sunday is when I shop, because on Sundays, none of the dealers want to bring that stuff home, man. So they want to make some deals, and they want to make some money. So check this out, man. I got It Takes One to Kill, Blade #2. And look at that, man. You got Blade and the Doom on one cover. Can't beat that. And you know I had to keep going with Blade, so I had to get this Blade #5 from Max Comics. Check that out, man. We got like the movie Blade right here on the bottom. The movie Blade, Wesley Snipes. You know your boy Hood had to go to the Star Wars bins for sure on that Sunday to try to get some deals. And here's a couple books that I picked up. The first book I picked up was War of the Bounty Hunters #18, the Sprouse cover for the Rebels. You know I love the Rebels. Come on, man. Y'all, if you follow me, you know I love the Rebels, and you know I especially love that character right there. So let's do this, man. Let's bring in Sabine. Let's bring in Sabine full force here in August. Let's do this. The second Star Wars book I picked up was the Star Wars Force Awakens #1. First appearance of Rey, first appearance of Finn, first appearance of BB-8. You gotta be specking on this book, because you know the rumor is that Rey's coming back in her own solo movie, man. And when that happens, you know what's up. And another couple books I picked up that I always love, and you know I'm always trying to get doubles of, is one of my favorites is this Visions by Takashi Okazaki, one of my favorite artists right now. Check that out. And then I got this Visions #1, the second printing, another Takashi Okazaki cover. So sick, so sick. The two last Star Wars books that I picked up was The Mandalorian #1, the first print right there. And then I got this Peach Momoko Mandalorian #4 cover. I didn't have her sign this because I actually got this like as time was running out on Sunday. So she was done signing, but someday Peach, I hope to have your signature right there. I've been collecting toys and figures and everything else for decades now, and I'm running out of room. So whenever I buy a toy or a figure, you know, when I see it, I gotta know where I'm gonna put it. And I knew exactly where I was gonna put this figure. This right here is the Ultimate Spider-Man Miles Morales from Sure Thing Toys, and this was limited to 2,500. And I didn't even know this was even an exclusive until I ran up on it. And when I ran up on it, I knew it was meant to be. It was meant to be. And I knew where I was gonna put it, and I knew where I was gonna show it off. So I pulled the trigger and bought this. And I am very, 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 very proud that I got this dope Miles statue. And you're probably asking me right now, so Hood, where did you put that statue? Where did you put that statue? I put it right there. You see it? Right there's a statue. Right next to that cover by Michael Turner of Spider-Man 2, number 1, 9.8. So you know I had to get the perfect statue for that perfect book. After I hunted for books on Sunday, I ran into my boy, Mr. Sticker 1904. Check him out over here on Instagram. And he obliged me with all these dope stickers. Check him out, y'all. Check him out. Awesome stickers, man. Go check him out over there on Instagram, man. If you run into him, he could oblige you with some dope stickers as well. But check my boy out, man, over there on Instagram. He has some dope stickers and dope posts as well. San Diego ComicCon 2023 was awesome. I was so stoked to have met a lot of you over at the con. And thank you again for saying hi, and thank you for tuning in to the Hoodrat podcast. Come check us out over at the Monday Night Comic Book Jive. We do that on Mondays, but also like and subscribe. And thank you again, and I'll check y'all at the next con. Peace.